Hey guys, TechGeekHD here again with another video, and here it finally is my 2017 official desk tour. Now straight off the bat you guys can see, as with every desk tour, a couple things have changed. Generally though, a lot has stayed the same because I tend to keep my desk as similar as possible. I don't like changing it around too much, and I also like keeping it very straight to the point, utilitarian and functional. I don't have a lot of ornamentational things on my desk as I might have used to a couple years ago. So starting it straight off the bat, as you guys can see, my desk layout consists of my computer, my monitor, my speakers, a Thunderbolt 2 throughput multi-port system, 2 hard drives, a mouse, a keyboard, and a trackpad, and that's pretty much it. Outside of that, as you guys can see right here, this is actually also a standing desk. Now, in the past I've had pretty much stationary desks always. I haven't had the experience of using a standing desk ever before, and of course I'll get into which one this is in a second, but this is a really cool addition to my setup. It's actually really helped me become, at least I like to think, a little bit more productive. Now the top is actually from IKEA and the legs are from a company called FlexiSpot. The exact model is the EB2, and this company actually makes a whole bunch of different sit-stand sort of accessories and usability and utilitarian functional devices like this. Now the desk actually came, of course, pre-built from IKEA. It's the Lindman desk. It's about 59 inches across and in white, and I did actually used to have the same top in gray with my old desk setup, but I thought I'd switch things up a bit for this year. The legs, of course, actually came deconstructed, so there's a little bit of DIY installed. They give you pretty much all the tools you require to put the legs together, and then of course you would just need a Phillips head screwdriver to screw this into the top or into the bottom of the desk, and that's pretty much it. As you guys can see here, outside of the legs and the control unit in the front here, it's actually a pretty easy system to use. There's a little LED display that shows you what your height setting is, and then also there's a couple of customizable buttons so you can set a couple heights of your choice. Now let's actually go ahead and get into the monitor, because I know a lot of you are always wondering what monitor this is. I get a ton of questions on Instagram about it. This is the LG 34UC87C. That is kind of a mouthful, but this is a 34-inch wide, ultra-wide curved monitor. It has an aspect ratio of 21:9. It's pretty adjustable, height adjustable, as well as tilt adjustable, and I really love this monitor. The colors are great. It takes a little while to calibrate it. It has actually been outshadowed now by a new version, but the configuration and the specifications on the new one are also almost exactly the same. Powering the display, of course, is my late 2013 13-inch MacBook Pro with Retina display. I actually still have and use this computer every day. While it has started to get a little bit sluggish over the years, I still really love the addition of the SD card slot, and it's really one of the things that's keeping me from switching to a new computer. Of course, also that the new one is pretty expensive. Now this is sitting upon a 12 South book arc stand. I got that stand a couple years ago, and they have a couple different versions of it now, but it is really useful for ventilation and just keeping it in a vertical position. Now the mouse that I'm using is the Logitech MX Performance. I haven't switched to the MX Master because this mouse is working really well for me so far. It hasn't stopped working. It has a bunch of customizable buttons. It's very ergonomic and it feels great in the hand, and so I haven't really found a need to switch yet. Now my keyboard is actually also from Logitech. A couple years ago I used to use the Apple keyboard, and I've been thinking about switching to another version of the new Magic Keyboard, but I've been using this Logitech K750 solar wireless keyboard for Mac for maybe 3 years now, and I actually really love it. I've never had to charge it. It's never given me any problems. It has a little kickstand at the back if you want to lift it up, but it works fine flat for me, and the solar panel means that it's always charged. Now, alongside my keyboard, I actually also like to use a trackpad. This is the Apple trackpad 1st generation. Again, I haven't had a need to switch to the 2nd generation simply because this one hasn't failed on me. Now, in terms of other accessories on my desk, I have the CalDigit Thunderbolt TS2 dock, which is a Thunderbolt 2 dock, which has a bunch of different ports, which lets me connect my monitor, my hard drives, etc. to my computer through a single Thunderbolt cable, and it's actually quite useful. There's a bunch of things I have plugged into it, including an Ethernet cable. It actually does have an Ethernet port, but I had my Apple Thunderbolt to Ethernet adapter, so I thought, why not use it? And I also have a couple hard drives plugged in. To the left of the monitor, I actually also have a power cable for my iPhone 7, and that's always sitting there charging just in case I'm not using it. Now for my audio setup, I am still using the Klipsch 2.1 speakers. Now I've had these for a little while and they actually still sound really great. This is the left monitor right here, and then on the right I have the one with all the volume and bass control settings. This also has a headphone out, which is nice if you just want to use it with earphones as a pass-through if you're working late at night or something like that. And of course it does have a subwoofer, which is under the desk. I'll show it to you guys right here. Unfortunately, this has started to show its age. I think it was thrown around a little bit while it was in storage with the company, and I'm a little bit pissed off, but you can start to hear the subwoofer crackle a little bit from time to time. And now in the middle I also have this little IKEA cable management box, and then at the top I did finally give up and buy a IKEA Signum rack, which is really helping me keep a lot of these cables under control. Even still, it does look like I have some more cable management to do. I have been trying, but a lot of these adhesive products for cable management just don't stick to these legs because of their polished metallic finish. Either way guys, that's about it for my 2017 desk tour. If you guys would like to see a What's on My Mac video, I do have that planned and should be coming out very soon. Please let me know. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this desk setup. If you guys would like to see more pictures and high quality images of my desk and my workflow and all sorts of different technology and watches and cars and stuff, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description. Again guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.